Ghosts don't negotiate. They had tried force. They had tried fire. They had tried silence. When they realized bullets wouldn't break him, when lies no longer held power, when fear failed to silence the fire, they started. They turned to the last tool of dying empires: negotiation, diplomacy. But they forgot one thing. Ghosts don't negotiate. They haunt. They settle debts. Geneva, diplomatic back-channel suite. Night. The hotel suite smelled like leather, old cologne, and new money. Outside, protesters filled the streets. Inside, it was quiet. A fire burned softly in the corner. A bottle of scotch sat open on the glass table. 3 people occupied the room: a European Union envoy with soft hands and steel behind her eyes, a West African finance minister with sweat trickling down his temple, and an empty chair. "Are you sure he'll come?" the envoy asked. "He agreed," said the minister. "He said only once." The envoy smirked. "Good. Let's see what ghosts want." The same room, 20 minutes later. The lights flickered. The envoy checked her watch. Then he entered. No announcement, no sound. He was just there. The Sierra Leonean, black coat, boots streaked with red dust, face shadowed beneath a hood. The finance minister paled. The envoy stood, hand extended. "Thank you for agreeing to meet. I know who you are." His voice was low, unrushed, ice over gunpowder. She sat again. "We'd like to offer a ceasefire," she said, pouring him a glass of untouched scotch. "Humanitarian aid, economic restructuring, and, if it helps, immunity." "For who?" "For you, for your organization." He didn't move. She continued. "We understand now that mistakes were made, miscalculations, bad faith actors. But surely you can see that continuing on this path will only lead to collapse." Collapse of what? Of the world order. He finally sat, took the glass, held it up. "Do you know what this smells like?" She blinked. "Whiskey?" "Blood, dressed in perfume." He poured it out on the floor. "You came to offer peace, but what you really want is silence." "We want to rebuild," she said, voice clipped. "You want to rename the prison, repaint the chains." The finance minister leaned forward. "Then what do you want?" The Sierra Leonean stood slowly. "I want you all gone. And when you go, take your flags, your loans, your contracts, your cameras, your charities, your hired killers, and your guilt." He turned toward the door. The envoy called after him. "You'll never win this war." He paused. "I already have. The moment you sat down to beg. Tell the architect of the world order that Africa never signed any document to be exploited, raped, pillaged, looted, slaved, and continued enslavement." Then he vanished.